What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza, and today we are going to be ranking every single Easter egg on every zombies map that has an Easter egg inside of this tier list maker. You guys have been absolutely killing these tier list videos, so I thought, you know what, let's make another one, but just for the Easter eggs. So we're only going to be ranking them based on that Easter egg and not about the actual map or the weapons or anything. Has to be Easter egg steps, cutscene, how fun they are, stuff like that. So once again, I am joined by my special guest, Chopper. How are you doing, my friend?
Hello.
There
How
he
you
is.
doing, boys?
There he is.
Back out here.
He's back on this today. And Chopper, as always, we're going to let you decide how many likes we got to get in 24 hours.
Ooh, man. Yo, pressure's on. Chat, honestly, you've destroyed it the last 2 times.
True.
I'm thinking something ridiculous. How about 10,000?
Oh my
Is that possible? Is that possible?
I don't know. Okay, 10,000 likes. Right, okay, hear me out. If we get it, you got to come back to do a video with me, and we do an hour-long special ranking every single weapon from World at War all the way to Black Ops 4, and not just
The
Wonder
late
Weapons.
night episode.
Yeah, it's like late night with the tier maker right here. If you guys want to see
Jeez.
that, every weapon ever, massive episode, 10,000 likes. Smash the like button right now. Subscribe if you are brand new. And without further ado, Chopper, pick our first map.
All right, starting it off here. This is kind of pressure, man. I gotta think about this one. I want to do one of the Easter eggs that I like best personally. I'm starting off strong here. I'm gonna go with DE, Big Dreisendrach.
E. Okay.
Ooh.
I think this deserves God tier alone just for the Easter egg.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely. Because when you think about it, this, I guess, like, okay, if you want to be technical about it, sure, like, Exo-Zombies did have the first boss fight. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the first real boss fight.
Yes.
And the Easter egg has the perfect mix of, like, what you'd call logic puzzles and then also just gameplay challenges.
Yep.
And it's unbelievably replayable. You can speedrun it. It's great with friends. It's great solo. It's amazing.
100% agree with everything you just said right there. And I'm not considering Shadows of Evil as a boss fight. So that right there, 100%. DE,
Yeah.
God tier, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm gonna go up.
guy.
Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a spanner in the works. We're gonna go Zetsubo no Shima.
Oh, my gosh.
Based
Wow.
Easter egg
Wow.
alone, just on the Easter egg.
Oh, God. You know what? It does have a redeeming factor, in my opinion.
Really? What is that?
Let's see here. I'm putting it in average.
Okay.
But the redeeming factor to me is that it probably has one of the best cutscenes in zombies.
Yep.
If you ask me.
I agree. I'm gonna place it in average as well. I think it would have gone in acceptable or maybe meh, but that cutscene brings it up. You got to remember, we're talking about Easter egg steps, funness, boss fight, cutscene. Like, that's it. We're not talking about weapons. We're not talking about anything else. And the Easter egg is pretty whack. It's not that enjoyable. The boss fight's really easy and not that fun. Cutscene, very emotional. It deserves an average just for that.
Yeah. I agree. It's just like it stumbles a little bit getting to the end zone, but it's all right. ZNS it's average.
There you go. Right, you're up.
All right. Let's do. I'm feeling a BO4 one actually.
Okay.
Let's do. Ooh, hot. This might be a slight hot take. Blood of the Dead.
Blood of the Dead.
This is either loved or hated, I think, by most people, and so I am putting this Easter egg also an average.
Okay. That
Very
is,
average for me.
That's a hot take. I'm gonna put it in great.
Okay.
Okay, and the more I play
Actually, yeah, moving up to great because cutscene.
Yeah, okay, the cutscene's amazing, right? The cutscene gives it a little bit of life. The boss fight isn't great, but you do have Rick Toffin. Dude, it's crazy when Rick Toffin comes out and then he goes inside that thing. So that even makes it better. And actually, the Easter egg, it's difficult, but it is fun. It's kind of a take on the Gorod Krovi kind of challenge Easter eggs, where you just have to get a random challenge and you got to go and do it. It's definitely a hot take on that. But the more I play it, the more I enjoy it, and I've speedrun it. I did it in an hour and, 10 minutes? Something like that? An hour and 8 minutes? I can't remember, but it was really enjoyable. So there you go. It's in great for me.
It's improved a lot over time as well. So yeah, I'll put it in great.
Yeah.
I think it's solid.
You're up.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait, is that me? Oh, it's me. It's me. I nearly gave my turn away right
I just did blood.
Ooh, okay.
Snagging your picks.
Let's go for some Exo-Zombies action right here.
Oh, God.
Let's go for Carrier.
Ooh. Okay, I have a funny story about this one.
Okay.
All right. So actually, where do you put your map?
It's a great question.
For this Easter egg. I'm putting mine acceptable. Actually, no, I'll give it average.
Average? Okay.
Because it has some really interesting steps.
I'm gonna leave it in. Oh, dude, I'm gonna put it in acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in acceptable.
This is the first Easter egg, the first time in Zombies ever that I broke a controller with this map.
Really?
Literally, I remember this clear as day, like it was yesterday. I died, like, you know how you go up to the little, like, the circular, like, room to end the Easter egg?
Yes.
I was up to that, and I died just before I held square on
Oh,
it.
no.
That's the first time I ever broke a controller on Zombies.
Oh, no. I can imagine.
Never forget it.
And it's so much work to get up to it. Like, if you guys have never played this map, it's really difficult. The Easter egg is tough. The steps, there's some interesting ones. There's one where you get teleported to a random desert island, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
that's one of my favorite.
That's one of my favorite steps. And then maybe the shark one where you have to stab a shark. But apart from that, I mean, it's annoying. I like doing it. I like the map, but it's an acceptable Easter egg when it comes to, there's no boss fight. There's no, oh, there is a cutscene, but it's Exo-Zombies. So it goes in acceptable. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's very, it's just, it's aight.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Shadows of Evil.
Oh, wow. Okay, so for me, you know that this is one of my favorite maps of all time.
Agreed.
Now, is it one of my favorite Easter eggs of all time?
I'm putting it in amazing. I don't think it's God tier because it's obviously you cannot finish it solo.
Yep.
It's rather short. I mean, the steps are well put together, but it is rather short as an Easter egg.
Yep.
I thought there could have been a lot more to be done, but that's okay by me. There's not any bad steps as far as I'm concerned, so I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I put it in amazing as well. The Easter egg allows you to upgrade the swords and stuff, which is kind of cool. It goes in amazing, which is kind of a hot take because when we ranked the maps, it went straight into God tier. But yeah, it's not a God tier Easter egg, but yeah, it's amazing. So there you go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
My
turn. My turn. Okay.
Yes, brother.
Now this is gonna be pretty interesting because I don't know how we're gonna do these because I'm gonna do a BO2 one where there's 2 Easter eggs in that map. So we'll just kind of rank them together. Let's start out with transit.
Okay. Ooh, baby.
I'm gonna put this as meh. See, I think the Easter egg...
I agree.
I think they are trash, but I think that there is a bit of storyline there. It brings you a little bit into the BO2 story. The story pulls it along in the Easter egg for me.
I'm bumping it up one to acceptable.
Really?
And the reason being is... I really like the idea of having 2 different paths you can follow during the quest. I really like that.
I like that as well. But would you say that both of those Easter eggs are acceptable? Or
one is clearly better designed than the other, but
yeah,
I think just simply having 2 different options you can go has to put it at least up into acceptable for me.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I would prefer to play Carrier's Easter egg than Transit's Easter egg.
Wow.
But yeah, it's staying in meh for me, but I approve of your opinion. Okay, you are up.
Who's up?
You're up.
Is this me? All right, let's do Mr. Dan the map. We're gonna do Buried.
Oh, okay.
Another throwback BO2. Now I played this one. We played this one actually really recently.
We played like a few days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, actually, I haven't played the Max's side in a while. But even though this has 2 sides, it's got some really fascinating steps. The super Easter egg, not to mention, is on here.
True.
I'm actually gonna throw Buried in great. I think it's pretty well designed.
I think it's great as well. I think the Easter egg's good. There's some cool steps. The sharpshooter round is, I mean, it's
iconic.
It's very iconic.
Like that's what literally everybody remembers about it. Yeah, you know.
It's tough, but it's entertaining. And if you get it, it's one of the best feelings. So I think it deserves a great as well. Yeah, good on you. Good choice right there. I like it.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna go with one that's another hot take, something that a lot of people will have either really good feelings about or really bad feelings about, and that is Revelations.
Ooh.
I love this Easter egg. I really like the Easter egg. 2 boss fights, you get to throw the summoning key. There's a lot of nostalgia in the Easter egg as well. I think it's at the bottom of amazing.
I put it great.
I put it in amazing.
I put it great.
I think
I just don't like the only problems that I have with it for me that keep it from being an amazing or god tier Easter egg is I don't like the super arbitrary steps of getting like the random bones. Some like, you know what I mean? Collecting the scavenger hunt stuff feels kind of tedious. Getting the eggs.
Yeah.
Like, the 2 boss fights are amazing, but
the
last boss fight is a little underwhelming. Cutscene is still iffy. Yeah, I put it in great.
That's fair. I feel like mine, I think a lot of people at home watching this will say that you're right there. But for me, I like it. I've got a bit of a soft spot for it. It's at the bottom of amazing for me. Shadows is better. And there'll be more inside of Amazing soon, but I'm gonna place it there for now.
Yeah, big ups, big ups.
Okay, your pick, dude.
Okay, let's do. Oh wow, we haven't done any IW yet, have we? Let's do Zombies in Spaceland.
Oh, okay, this
absolutely
is
huge.
Yeah, so once again, if you guys watched our video about ranking the maps, I put Spaceland in Amazing. Or maybe I put it in God tier, I can't remember. But the Easter egg is terrible. Like, it's not good. I'm just ranking the main quest, not Ghosts and Skulls. But it's not good. The boss fight's cool. But that's exactly what it is. It's cool. But the Easter egg sucks.
I put mine average. I mean, because one redeeming factor I think is that it is a bit tricky. Like it's still like, even if you're a seasoned Zombies player, it requires a bit of skill to get past it, and especially like pre-patch boss fight was a bit rough.
Oh, dude, it was so difficult. It got patched like 5 days after release.
Yeah, it was quick, but yeah, I put it average.
Cool.
It's okay.
I placed it in average. I put it at the bottom of average before Zetsubo. I think that's fair. Okay, let's follow it on. Let's go Rave in the Redwoods. I'm gonna instantly put this. I think the boss fight has one of the best boss fights in IW. It's very well done. I think one of the best boss fights in Zombies history, actually. Like, the mechanics of that boss fight is really good. But the Easter egg is a full copy and paste of Zombies in Spaceland.
And it's like somehow easier.
Yeah,
as
somehow
well.
easier. I think it also I think it deserves to go in average. It's a copy and paste, which is annoying, but the boss fight is really good. If we were doing boss fights, it would be higher. But the Easter egg brings it down.
I put mine. The quest brings it down a bit for sure. So yeah, I put mine average.
Average, or
got
maybe
no problems
even...
putting it there.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's your turn. Let's see what you got.
All right, let's do a bit of a newer one, shall we?
Okay.
Bit of a newcomer. How about Ancient Evil?
Oh, great. Okay, I think this Easter egg deserves a God tier Easter egg.
Really?
I do, and I tell you why. Because every step doesn't feel tedious. Everything feels really nicely done, and yeah, I mean the boss fight for me. There's technically two. Because you got the Pegasus, and then you've got the Zeus guy, whatever his name is. I don't know. What's his name? Pega.
I don't know. Zombies, Omega Lol.
Let us know inside the comments, lads. But I think it's God tier.
Perseus, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think it deserves God tier.
I put mine amazing. Yeah, I love the quest, but I'll be honest, I don't love the boss fight.
No, that's the thing that lets it down for me.
Yeah, it feels weird to me.
Yeah, I feel like if let's say we took the boss fight from DE and placed it into Ancient Evil, if we just got teleported to a room where there's something massive in there that we have to fight and we're locked in, would have been great. It feels too open, too underwhelming, kind of.
And the fact that the map, like the playable area itself, gets like it goes away as you play. It doesn't shrink in an interesting way. You just have less space to play on. I don't know. That feels weird to me. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, not about the boss fight, but it's still a great quest.
Yeah, I agree. I put it in God tier. It's under DE, but it's still in God tier for me. But amazing for you. But there you go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw something out here right now. I don't know how we're gonna react with this. Let's go for the final Reich.
Oh baby.
Now,
oh man, shout out to this quest. Okay, are we ranking easy quest or hardcore quest?
I say we
because honestly, the rankings are very different for me depending on what we do.
Let's bundle them in together.
All right.
Some kind of middle
ground.
As
a whole, as a unity, I'm gonna give it average.
I think it deserves
very average.
I think it deserves an average, and I think that even though we're technically not rating the weapons with these, but you also have to use certain weapons, certain Easter eggs. So I think you can include them, or at least the upgrade quest. And I think this is why.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't remember. I forgot about the Zombies in Spaceland upgrades, but you don't technically have to have them. But I think the final Reich's good. I think it deserves to be just behind Zetsubo no Shima.
Yeah, that's fair. It's straight and average for me. I think it's the most average Easter egg you could get, TBH.
I think so.
TBH.
Yeah, and then they kind of went downhill from there. I think the final Reich was a great start for the World War II zombies, but yeah. I'm for Wonder Weapons, and they're all cool, but it's about the Easter eggs, lads, this one. So there you go. Right, you're up, Joe.
All right. Let's do the Frozen Doll.
Oh, no.
I don't... This is one you haven't done, right?
I've never done it, yeah. I'm going to have to leave that one. Where would you put it, though?
Ooh, good question. I will put this in acceptable.
You finished?
Yeah, I did. I've done it once.
Maybe we need to stream this, me and you. I don't know.
Bro, it'd be wild. I don't even know if I still have World War II, but it'd be wild.
We'll maybe give it a go.
It's sort of, they went for the same idea as like upgrading the 4 wonder weapons. And to be fair, the wonder weapons that you have in this are all really unique. There's one that lets you teleport and stuff, so that's cool.
Cool.
The boss fight can literally be cheesed in about 10 seconds with a flamethrower.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, it's kind of garbage. So
there you go.
I'm gonna drop it down to meh, actually.
Okay, there you go. I mean, I've not done it, lads. I was on my honeymoon, I think, so I've not done it. But there's Chopper's
Honestly, yeah.
I think I had a better time. Yeah. Okay, let's go with a hot take. Let's go Origins, one of the most loved maps of all time.
BO3 or BO2 Origins?
I think
because I'd actually rate them differently, to be honest. Like, even though they are the same quest, I think they play significantly different depending on which game.
Let's do BO2.
BO2, I will give amazing. Actually, no, hold on. I'll give it great.
You'll give it great.
Yeah, because like for my reasoning is the meat of the quest is literally just getting the staves.
Yeah.
And those are all just puzzles, and then the rest of the steps just in a snap are just done. You know what I mean? Like the rest of the steps after that are kind of underwhelming. It's got a great cutscene for sure, but it relies heavily on these staff upgrades, and that's, I don't know. I feel like there could have been more to it, but I understand it for the time.
Yeah, limitations. Now, that's a hot take for you. When we did the map ranking video, I put this in God tier. And for me now,
I think,
it's also still in God tier. And I tell you why.
Really?
When we did the map ranking video, it was in God tier, and I hate the map. I love the Easter egg, and that's why it was in God tier. Yeah, so the Easter egg alone got it in God tier before, so it's in my God tier right now. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The map is not enjoyable for me. If you take the Easter egg out, it's not that great. But yeah, I love the Easter egg. I don't know. I've got a soft spot for it. I really like it.
That's fair. That's fair. I just think like objectively, yeah, it's got some issues.
Yeah, I understand. But I'm letting my soft spot take over. The love in my heart for this map. But yeah, there you go.
I feel it, man. I feel it.
Okay, Chop, you are up, my friend.
Alrighty. How about a throwback to big old Call of the Dead? Shout out George Romero.
Now, let's bundle solo and co-op together.
Yeah. Yeah, can do. I will give it. I'll give it great.
Really?
Yeah. Actually,
it's got like 3 steps. And it's got no boss fight. And
you're not wrong, but oh god, you're probably right. I'll put it in average.
Yeah.
It's probably not as good as I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah, I think it deserves average. It's fun to do, but it's literally on solo at least it's 3 steps. You literally blow up the glowing things, then you gotta go and set the code on the boat, and then you've gotta go and just get the VR11 and kill a zombie with it.
Yeah, so. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, I think average is a big solid rating.
It can go in average.
I don't know what I was thinking.
You're like, great, it's amazing.
Man, I got the rose-colored glasses on. Man.
That's it, dude. It's a great map, but I think the Easter egg's very average. It should really be acceptable, but I put it at the bottom of average.
Okay.
There it is. Ooh, hot take right here. Hot take. Moon.
Oh.
Now think about the end of Moon. That is the Easter egg. Think about Samantha Max is coming out of the pyramid. That is the Easter egg. Like, they have big things inside of zombies.
Moon.
And I think it deserves God tier.
I'm going to go ahead and give Moon God tier.
I think it deserves God tier. And without a boss fight, I think it... I don't know where it should go in God tier. God tier is such a difficult category right now.
Yeah, I agree. The reason I'm putting Moon in God tier is because like it follows the same formula where it's got the best mix of logic puzzles and then gameplay challenges that aren't annoying and that are easy to replay through.
Yeah,
so.
And shock factor, dude. The amount of shock factor in it is unbelievable, especially if you're playing through it for the first time. Like, if you think about Ancient Evil, there was nothing in that Easter egg where I was like, first time playing, I was like, oh, what is going on? Like, I really...
Yeah, there wasn't an oh my god moment until the cutscene, really.
No, not at all. Exactly, yeah, exactly. With DE, you got the shock factor of the giant keeper. With Origins, you kind of waited until the end where you got to see Samantha Max's on the cutscene. And then Moon, you got the shock factor of seeing Samantha for the first time. You got the Earth blowing up at the end.
The Earth literally exploding.
I mean, you never...
Dying.
No one expected Richtofen to turn on the crew and switch bodies. Like, no one expected Maxis to show up. Like, it was crazy. Like, Moon deserves a
Yeah,
cutscene.
you're right, actually.
There it is. There it is.
The last time we had like a oh my god moment, I think was Blood of the Dead's cutscene.
I think so,
be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah, we've
You know?
not had one since. I'm hoping DLC 3 brings it. But,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay,
Alright.
I think you're up. I think it's you, right?
All right, yeah. Let's do Dead of the Night. I think you and I are gonna strongly disagree on this one.
I think so. I think so.
I'm putting mine in acceptable.
Okay. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of great.
Okay.
There's not that much difference.
I think for me the what's driving my lower rating is I really hate the idea of just like having all of these like 400,000 spots memorized, and I mean then you could do the quest from there, but
yeah.
I don't know. It seems way too heavy on the tedious / logic puzzle side, which isn't even really a logic puzzle, more than a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
The boss fight's kind of underwhelming, if you ask me.
100%.
The cutscenes, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's acceptable. I don't love it.
So here's my breakdown. I don't really like the characters. I wish it was just a crew that we already played with. I really like the end cutscene. I think it shows quite a lot of emotion from I can't remember her name, Scarlet. And,
Huge.
And I love the music as well. The music in that cutscene's really good.
Okay.
Boss fight, extremely underwhelming. Do not like that boss fight. It's really boring. And they are very logic heavy puzzles inside of the map. Like even though they are counterbalanced with some actual like gameplay where you've got to take down a load of werewolves and like stuff like that, but it deserves great, but the bottom of great. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think it's one of the best. Am I up or you?
It's me, and I think I've got one that we're really gonna either... I don't know, we're gonna rattle some people inside of the chat with this. I mean, we said this when we did the map ranking, and this is gonna be Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead. Okay. I think you and I are actually gonna see eye to eye on this one.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
I put it in great.
I think it also deserves great, because you gotta remember, chat, there's barely any quest there. It's mainly very...
There's barely anything to do.
You fly the plane 3 times, you type some numbers in, and that's it. Very
Yeah,
storyline heavy. The only reason why it's in great is the storyline and the final boss fight. That's pushed it up. Because we're only ranking... I think it can go in front of Dead of the Night, but that's it. I mean, the Easter egg's fun to do, but there's barely anything to it.
It's got an absolute ton of like side quests that can like be supplemental to the main quest and make it more enjoyable, but as far as like just being a straightforward Easter egg, it's not very intuitive. So yeah, I think it's just great.
Yeah, me too. Okay, you're up.
Okay, let's give it a... Gosh, I'm trying to think of... Okay, let's do 9.
9. Now,
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna agree on this one.
No, we're not.
I really don't think we will.
We're not at all. I think this Easter egg is amazing.
Wow.
And
I gave it average.
Wow. Okay. So it's in amazing for me. Number 1, it feels like Shadows of Evil to me. It's something that I can run through. Every Easter egg step is super easy. You just run through it nice and quickly, and it has a really nice flow when you just run to each one. There's a few logic. There's a few steps where you gotta go balls to the wall, but it's enjoyable. I don't know. Why have you put it in there?
I actually agree with a lot of your points that it's certainly not as annoying as something like Voyage to run through. But I don't know. There was nothing that like... There's no spark for me, nothing that really showed itself as being unique to me. The boss fight was interesting, but I don't know. I felt like a lot more could have been done in that boss fight, especially with having literally a massive elephant in there.
Exactly. I mean,
it seemed a little missed, but yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I think if there was a category between great and average, it'd go there for me, but... Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give it great. I'll give it great.
There you go.
I'll be nice.
There you go.
It's a good day. Why not?
There you go. No, I know what you mean about the boss fight. I wish it had more of a DE mechanic where you had to do something and then you killed the elephant a little bit and then it had another attack that went on for a while and then you do that instead of just...
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a give and take. It feels like you're just laying damage into it until it's over. Like the DE is like attack and defend kind of.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. There needs to be a defend part about it and it would have been really, really good. But regardless, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna actually go for its little brother right here and go for Voyage of Despair.
Oh, baby.
And I think this Easter egg is... I'm going to put it in average just for the boss fight.
I put it in meh. Actually, to be honest, the only reason it didn't go trash was because of the boss fight.
Okay, yeah, the boss fight's good. It's got 5 waves.
I think it's genuinely one of the most like. Honestly, I hate to say it, but it feels like one of the biggest wastes of time doing the steps. Like, especially you know what I mean? Like the clocks and all that, and then running back to the freaking board and then going across the map, doing the other. I don't know. Like, the boss fight, honestly, is easily one of the best in the game.
Yep.
A lot of the steps, though, I'm just really not into. They feel very much the same.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
I mean, the only reason why it's an average for me is the boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you got to remember,
boss fight's great.
My rankings are going to be higher than Chop's because I non-stop play Easter eggs. So, like, I learned to love these. But, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, you're up.
A little 2 different perspectives.
Yeah.
Let's do Garad.
Okay, this is going to be weird.
I actually didn't have to think about this one. I put it God tier.
I also think...
I genuinely think it's one of the best.
I think it deserves God tier. Boss fight is great. You've got, like, a few steps at the beginning to warm you up. Then you've got the challenges. I mean, and it's different every time because you don't know what challenge you're going to get. I do think it is a God tier. I agree.
It's the perfect mix of those, like, logic puzzles and gameplay challenges. It's not annoying because you can do the, the tube thing reliably every time with, like, a, a little chart or whatever.
Yeah.
All the gameplay challenges are pretty unique and fun to do. They don't get boring, like, doing the challenges at all. And the boss fight is literally one of the best we've ever had. So,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no complaints. Besides it being broken, but that's that's for another time, lads.
Definitely God tier. I think I would happily say this is one of the best Easter eggs of all time ever, possibly the best one, if the cylinder step wasn't in there.
Really?
It breaks up the gameplay. The funny thing is, I don't want to draw attention to this. I don't want to draw attention to this just in case you guys do it on purpose. But whenever I'm streaming, I lose like 100 viewers when I get up to the cylinder step, and then they rejoin after it.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And yeah, I think that the way to improve that, instead of like, there should be a surefire way, like somewhere in game where you can like look that'll tell you the combination for your match. You know what I mean? Like do a little quest to get instead of having to reference a guide. I think that's its only big flaw.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go. Right. I'm going to go with Die Rise, and I'm going to place this straight in to the trash.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna give it meh.
Really?
Because, actually,
dude, the Easter egg
I'm between
sucks.
meh and trash. It does suck.
It's so bad.
I think I'll give it trash. It's really poorly designed.
It
could have been really, really good.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, the world record's 5 minutes, dude. I mean,
yeah, it's a little scuffed, we'll say.
Yeah, it's trash. It's trash. Okay, you're up. We've only got a few left, I think.
All right, let's do classified.
Oh.
All right, okay, so we got to caveat this one a little bit. This is not actually like, we're not talking the Scotty Easter egg getting the, we're actually giving like the 150, which isn't an Easter egg technically speaking. But since we got to rank it on here, I will give this acceptable because it's the most arbitrary round ever. There's plenty of ways to cheese it. It's not very fun to get to.
Yep.
You get what, like literally less than 2 minute cutscene.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in not that good.
I'm not putting it in trash because it's something. And it's something new. And I'm putting it in meh. I'm an Easter egg player. I'm not a high round player. If you guys are watching this and you're a high round player, then you've got something inside the game. But for me, it's very meh.
Yeah, it'll be a little different depending on what you like to play.
Yeah.
Typically in your game.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fair.
We've only got like maybe like 10 left. I don't know. Let's go Attack of the Radioactive Thing.
Oh god.
Now, I think this I think this Easter egg is an average Easter egg, but it's one of the best out of the IW series. I think it can go
For real?
Yeah, it's really good buff.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna put it at top of average. It can go top of average.
I put mine average.
Okay.
It gets points for being interesting.
Yeah.
It's not well designed. The boss fight is it's a cool idea, but I think it's got problems, but yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
That's fair.
It's interesting. That's the best thing I can say about it, really.
It's interesting. Okay, you're up.
Alrighty, let's throw it back to the Shadowed Throne. Wow.
Ooh,
Bro, I actually kind of I like this map. This is my favorite World War II map for sure.
It was pretty good, dude. Actually,
It was.
if I remember back, I quite enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it in great, but at the bottom of great.
Yep, me too. Literally exactly where I put it.
Yeah, the Easter egg was fun.
It was. Again, it followed that really good formula of not being too heavy on either gameplay or logic puzzles. It had that beautiful balance between the two. Had some problems for sure. It's not, don't get that wrong. The boss fight was a little underwhelming as well.
I agree. But we got that weird cutscene in the boss fight where you got to see Strap or whatever. I don't know, but he gets mutilated, right? And
you had like a 2-sequence boss fight, which I always really appreciate.
Yeah.
Having to like change up your strategy as it goes on. Which is nice.
Yeah, it's definitely great. I can't believe we just put a World War II map in great.
Could you imagine?
Dude, I don't know.
Wait, hold on. I got World War II over Call the Dead? Hello?
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're ranking these solely on Easter eggs.
It's an Easter egg, yeah. It's objectively Easter egg, so, I mean, it's not wrong.
Okay, I'm going to go with Shaolin Shuffle, and I'm going to place this also in great. Also in great. Shaolin Shuffle was a great Easter egg. Good boss fight. Best Easter egg out of the whole of IW.
I gave mine average.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I see exactly why it would be liked. But some of the steps just literally don't make any sense.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like it follows zero logic throughout the map, but it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it average because I mean it is kind of enjoyable just to casually run through.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Okay, you're up.
Bro. All right, bro. Let's do the torture path.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, I'm dumping this one. I'm dumping it.
I've
in the garbage.
I've
in the garbage.
I've also never done this. I think I might have done the first one of it, but I can't remember, so I'm just not even gonna touch it.
It's right in the garbage, lads.
Flip side of that, let's do Darkest Shore, one that I actually have done.
Darkest Shore. I'm trying to remember like exactly how you. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to remember this one now.
The Easter egg itself.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm giving this a hard acceptable.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in acceptable as well. I don't think it's enjoyable, but there's steps there that are logic based and also balls to the wall. So I think it deserves acceptable. That's fine.
Yeah, the boss fight wasn't terribly interesting. You couldn't see during all of it. So.
And there was nothing new. You would literally just find enemies that you've already seen, which I hate. I hate
but they had necklaces that time, so it was different.
Oh, dude, completely different.
Whoa.
Okay, man, you're up. We've not got many left.
Oh, boys. Okay, let's do, yeah, we are actually running out here. Let's do Ascension. Shout out to the first Easter egg. Well, yeah, I guess one of the first main quests.
Yeah, and I don't want to give it higher ranking just because it was the first. I feel like we should rank them all
exactly.
fairly.
That's why I'm giving it acceptable.
I'm giving it acceptable.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it
because it's very, very basic, but fair enough because it is the first.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but it was okay.
There's no steps that I really complain about just because they're all kind of, I don't know, they're all different.
Yeah.
Especially for its time. It's nothing that's annoying to do, but yeah, it's okay.
I'm going to go with Shangri-La. And this is, I'm struggling where I want to put this. Either an average or
Me too,
great.
Actually.
I think it is a great Easter egg.
Yeah, I'm going to give it great.
Yeah, I think it deserves great. I think
it's got some wonderfully crafted steps. It's just like it can be a frustrating one if nobody's like because it requires a lot, probably the most cooperation out of any quest.
Most probably, yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah. Okay, you're up. Let's speed things along a little bit.
Alrighty, what a Descent.
Descent.
I don't remember this one too much, so I'm gonna give it acceptable.
Okay, Descent.
Actually, yeah, I'll give it acceptable.
Descent's Easter egg was the perfect combination between gameplay and puzzles.
Okay.
I honestly think Descent's Easter egg, it just misses out on great. It's like, it's a top of average for me.
Yeah.
Top of average. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna go Outbreak, the first one. The first one in Exos.
Outbreak goes straight meh for me.
Yeah, I honestly...
Straight meh.
It deserves a meh. Yeah, I mean...
Although it's cool. I mean, it has 2 different endings, which not a lot of people know about, but...
2 endings, yeah, but the steps are meh. It's short. It goes in there. Okay, what have we got?
Yeah,
we got
it's not super well put together.
Like 3 left,
Let's do Doris. And since... guys, since we're doing this, like, you know, objectively, Flytrap being an Easter egg is very trash, but it's still cool. I'm not taking away from the.
Oh, this is why I didn't want to do this one. There's too much nostalgia.
By no means am I endorsing Doris as being a trash map, but the fly trap is not very. There's not a lot to it, so I don't know. It's not really a main quest, but we'll include it.
It's trash. I'm just gonna put it in trash.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Call of Duty Zombie gods.
Forgive me, God.
The map is god tier. The Easter egg, it's trash. I didn't want to put it on, but Chopper chose to. Okay, I'm gonna go with Burger Town Infection, ladies and gentlemen. That Easter egg is pure terrible.
I gave it acceptable, actually.
Actually,
no. Meh. I'm dropping it down to meh.
I'm putting it at the top of meh. Yeah, top of meh.
Feel it.
Okay.
And then is the final one Beast from Beyond?
We got. Yeah, that's the only one. Beast from Beyond.
Okay, so are we including meth boss fight or no? Because
No.
that's a very big.
No.
Okay, so just straight up the quest. Yikes. Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
It's somewhere near trash or meh. I'm gonna put it.
I put it meh. It's got like 1 or 2 steps that I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool, but that's all.
There you go, lads. Well, there you go.
Literally it for me.
You guys asked for it. We did it. Every single Easter egg ranked inside of Call of Duty Zombies. Now, as we've gone along, I've tried to put these in order, except from God tier, because I find it way too difficult. Those are some of the best Easter eggs of all time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click that like button. Chopper, once again, how many likes do they need to get?
10,000 boys.
Insane.
We'll rank every single gun in the game, ever.
That'll take so long, but we'll do it. Even if it takes 5 hours, 5-hour upload. But thank you for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, and peace out.